save Chinatown? I think it's important that we look at this issue in the context of community action. Now, saving Chinatown is not just an issue of preserving a number of houses and businesses for some people that just happen to be Chinese. More significantly, the movement is based on the issue of self-determination. That is, the right of the Chinese community to take part in making decisions that affect it. We see this as a democratic right, long recognized in principle in the tradition of American government. However, the course of events in the last 6 years has demonstrated to us that rather than being a right duly granted to us, it is one we must struggle to exercise.
Philadelphia Chinatown Development Corporation. Preserving, protecting, and promoting Chinatown. The Philadelphia Chinatown Development Corporation started in 1966. It grew out of the Chinese community's need to protect itself from urban redevelopment in Philadelphia. Co-founder Cecilia Moy Yep says the small community had to stand up for itself.
Actually, it was an announcement by PennDOT that they were going to take the Holy Redeemer Chinese Catholic Church and school. And the community got very upset because at that particular time, it was one of the only, I should say, great thing in this community. A lot of people thought it was a church issue, but I thought it was more than that because I had been affected by urban renewal. The Redevelopment Authority had condemned my house as early as 1960, and there was no replacement housing available. So in my mind, if you're going to lose your home, your business, and then you're going to lose your church and your school, there's no community left.
The early years were tough for the grassroots organization. After they successfully forced the redesign of the Vine Street Expressway project, they focused on becoming part of the process.
We knew that we couldn't just stand in the way of progress, but that at least let us join, be part of progress so that we can survive with it.
Over the years, PCDC has set the standard for how a grassroots movement can become a sophisticated advocacy and development organization.
I think that PCDC as an organization has gained a lot of integrity, not only in the community, but in City Hall and all over the city, because we have been able to accomplish much with very, very little.
Lynn Abraham, former head of the city's redevelopment authority, knows PCDC is a force to be reckoned with. She says in the early days, she was on the opposite side of development issues. She's now a strong supporter of Philadelphia Chinatown Development Corporation.
Anytime you can get PennDOT, the City of Philadelphia, the Redevelopment Authority, and the Roman Catholic Church essentially to back off of what they had planned, that's a pretty significant series of coups. So as a result of that, PCDC has taken a sort of a broader view of things. It wasn't just this or that. They've developed a plan.
After years of advocacy and promotion, Chinatown is now a vibrant, thriving community in the heart of Center City, Philadelphia. One of PCDC's crowning achievements is the Chinatown Friendship Gate that welcomes visitors to Chinatown. PCDC commissioned artisans from China to come and build the gate by hand. Philadelphia's Chinatown is a social, cultural, and spiritual center for the 250,000 Asian Americans in the Delaware Valley. It is a significant tourist attraction for the city and home to nearly 5,000 residents, over 100 businesses, 3 churches, and a Buddhist temple. One of the key ways PCDC has transformed Chinatown is through developing affordable housing. Since the 1970s, the organization has developed 5 housing and mixed-use commercial real estate projects extending Chinatown to the north and east.
We've been involved with quite a few development projects, and the spirit behind that is that Chinatown, to ensure that it's preserved, we had to ensure that the population had housing stock that was livable.
Teresa Hall lived in a cramped Chinatown apartment with her 2 children. Through PCDC, she was able to purchase her first home at the Hinghwa Yun housing development, just north of the Vine Street Expressway. Being able to stay in the nurturing Chinatown community was very important to her.
My children benefited from PCDC, from preschool to pre-college, I would say, because when they were younger, they were in a safe environment while I work. And they were a children's village, which was a very caring environment. And then even after school programs, PCDC was also involved with the Holy Redeemer after school program, summer programs. There was always some safe activity for my children.
PCDC's impact can be felt throughout Chinatown. Hall says she can't imagine Chinatown without the development organization.
From the day one of defending our school and church, PCDC continued to watch out for the entire community. It's the hub of Chinatown.
One of PCDC's developments was the Onlook House, a senior citizen affordable rental apartment building. Onlook House provides special services for the elderly community of Chinatown. Third-generation Chinese-American Joe Ang is a resident of Onlook House, located in the heart of Chinatown.
PCDC provides a lot of living quarters, most importantly, because a lot of Chinese came over to the country have no place to live. And PCDC also had this development, building houses. I wish that they can do more.
The boundaries of Philadelphia's Chinatown extends south to Filbert Street, north to Spring Garden Street, west to 13th Street, and east to 8th Street. One of PCDC's ongoing challenges is developing more affordable housing and providing social services to meet the ongoing needs of its growing population. As PCDC moves into the next phase, their latest project is the Chinatown Community Center.
My dream is to see a community center that will take care of the needs of the people as well as provide them with services, because presently there aren't any services provided by the city. We have no library, we have no recreation center, no health center, and so, you know, there's a lot to be done.
The organization will soon kick off an $8 million capital campaign to fund the project. The community center is expected to revive Chinatown's expansion, providing retail and commercial office space, as well as a safe place for children and families to gather and hold events.
We've identified the need for this service many, many years ago, but in the last several years we've had an opportunity with a parcel of land that's been identified to develop a multi-use facility that would service ages from the youth to senior citizens. And this is a service that the community has been lacking for many, many years.
The Philadelphia Chinatown Development Corporation has an enduring legacy in Center City, Philadelphia.
We taught City Hall we could fight back, and I think that through our accomplishments that we have gained the integrity of the city administration, and that we not only complain all the time, but we do things to accomplish what we set out to do.
Over the course of time, PCDC has sort of found its niche, that they didn't just go away after essentially they got pretty much what they wanted. What happened was they matured.
You go to PCDC because you know you can get help there.
The legacy of PCDC really is to preserve the Chinatown community as a gateway for Chinese immigrants. It always has been that for more than 130 years. And I think because Chinatown is an asset for the city of Philadelphia, we really need to ensure that the cultural and ethnic aspect of this community remains.
For more information about the Philadelphia Chinatown Development Corporation, log on to www.chinatown-pcdc.org.